Good morning and welcome to Power Up 365. How are you guys doing this morning? It is Sunday and it is the end of week 4. So what we need to do, I've just invited you into my office here. We're busy debriefing the week that has just gone by, and I just want to do it with you, and I want you guys to understand what needs to be done. So week 4 has just gone by. So what's actually happened? We have the year 220, and you should be writing this stuff down. 2020 is down, and you've got how many days? You go to your calendar, you've got 26 days that have passed in 2020. Now, what did you do? What are we doing? It's Sunday today. It's the day of reflection, of gratitude, and preparing for the week that's to come, right? So now, what happened? It's the first question you have to do when you're debriefing. What happened this last week? So let me just use some examples. This week I did a 3-day training in Katu at a mine, and that was great. And that was great, and I'm always speaking positive, but now I need to be more specific. Did the outcome of that training go according to what I planned? So before I do a training, and let me give you that advice for everyone, you always prepare before you do a training, because otherwise you're being disrespectful to the candidates. Now, did it go according to plan? Did I meet my deadlines? Did I cover the material that I wanted to? Did I give the exercises? Did it go according to plan? Because I'm going back to that training now tomorrow to carry on another week of training. So now I need to debrief. How did it go? What happened? What worked? What didn't work? And I'm writing all these things down. So I debriefed that. And that was Wednesday to Friday. And then I debriefed what we did on Monday, what we did on Tuesday. Now, this is the challenge that most of us are facing. When you did a training from Wednesday to Friday, how much time did you take up in that training? How much time did you take up for that training? Okay, so that training happened on one day, let's say from 9 until 4 o'clock, or 9 until 2 o'clock, or from 7 until 1 o'clock. So you need to fill up your calendar. Successful people fill up the calendar. All the success you want is within time. So here comes the two things. My friend Tony Robbins always says, people overestimate what they can do in 12 months and underestimate what they can do in a lifetime. And then Dan Pena, when he's coaching his candidates, he's wanting them to give feedback for every 15 minutes. So if you plan your week and you debrief what happened, and let me tell you what I found. I was not productive as I wanted to be this week. And I hide behind the fact that I was doing training. And I hide behind the fact that, hey, I'm tired. And when I'm tired, I went and maybe I slept longer than I should have slept. I watched more TV than I should have watched TV. I watched a series. And I hide behind the busyness of the training. What does that mean? That means, okay, so you got 24 hours, you got 7 days, you got 26 days that have just passed in 2020. Let's break that down. If you look at a day, so it's 24 hours, correct? What your goal is to do with the 24 hours, your goal is to break each hour into 4 intervals of 15 minutes. This is how you fill your calendar, 15 minutes. When Tony Robbins says you underestimate, when Dan Pena is pushing you to give a report in 15 minutes, this is what's really going on. You're saying you're busy, you're saying you're tired, but can you make that call? Can you make that deal? Can you phone one of your team members and catch up on a transaction? Can you do something because you have a 15-minute break? Oh no, I'm too tired, and now that comes back to, remember, when I'm saying you're planning your lifetime, I'm always coming back to physiology. I'm always coming to health. Why you keep you keep exercising every day? Why should you eat healthy? Because you need energy, you need vitality, you need to take yourself to the success. So when you need that stuff, you need to plan for that stuff. You need energy, you need to eat well, you need to exercise, because once you finish a training, you need to get straight into the calls. You need to straight into the team. You need to phone the client. You need to do. Why? Because I have 15 minutes. I can make a call for 2 minutes. I can phone the team member. I can follow up. I can do something on the break of the training. I can do something after the break. And what I realized when I debriefed this morning was I was wasting time. Now, some people would say, but I had a very, very big, I caught 2 flights. I drove more than 3,000 kilometers. No, maybe less than that. Maybe 2,000, 1,800. So I drove so much kilometers. I went and saw a client. I solved a crisis. I had a meeting with my team. But you must see, that could be just a normal day. I need an outstanding day. I need major productivity. I need to push because I have 7 days. This is what I want you to do. So how do we do that? We debrief, but let's plan. Let's go into planning. Okay, so how many hours are you going to sleep? Let's say you're going to sleep 5 to 7 to 8 hours, right? So are you going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning? And what time are you going to go to sleep? Are you going to go to sleep at 10 o'clock at night? Or are you going to go to sleep at 5 o'clock in the morning? So you wake up 5 o'clock. If you wake up at 5 o'clock, that means the first 5 hours of the day have been taken up. If you go to sleep at 10 o'clock, you got 2 hours at night that's taken up. So if you write your Monday, what's going to happen? I need 5 hours in the morning, okay, and I need 2 hours at night. So therefore, I need 7 hours to sleep. Okay, great. So you guys can bring your calculators and that, because now you're getting into your week. You've got 7 hours. So we know physiology is important, so we have to go and plan for 2 hours, go to gym. You need to take, what does it take your time to drive there? What does it take time to come back? What does it take to shower, get ready? Let's just say you need 2 hours for that, right? You need 2 hours to gym. Now, what can I do in those 2 hours of gym? Okay, I can read an audiobook. I can listen to YouTube. I can listen to motivational stuff. I can make those 2 hours I call it net time. I can do something else in that time. I can go and listen to an audiobook and do weights. I can listen to a YouTube, listen to the news or whatever. If I must try stay away from the news, try get some good stuff into your mind, and I can run on the treadmill. I can do something. So now that 2 hours is worth more. Then afterwards, okay, so what have you done now? You've got 7 hours sleeping, you've got 2 hours exercising, right? So you've got 9 hours of your day is gone. So 24 minus your 9, you got, what do you have? You have 15 hours left. Now this is what you need to do. You need to divide the 15 hours into 4s, right? That's what you need to do. So you times it by 4 because you've got 15 hours left. 24 minus the 7 hours that you're sleeping minus the 2 hours that you're going to go to gym. That's what you have left in a day. So you got those 15 hours left. Are you guys with me? Got it? You got it? Good. So of those 15 hours, each hour gives you 4 intervals of 15 minutes, right? So I times it by 4. I've got 60 sessions. I've got 60 sessions in a day. Now, what has been scheduled in your day? So, okay, I've been scheduled that I will be doing training from Monday, 9 o'clock. I have to go catch a flight. I have to drive. I have to check out of the hotel. There's certain things that have been scheduled. Now, scheduled stuff you put into your calendar. Listen, from this time, from 9 o'clock until 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, I have to do training. And when I'm doing training, I'm in the training. That's where I need to be, right? So, after the training, what do I have? So if you say, listen, I'm going to do training, let's say from 9 till 3, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 hours training. Okay? Let's say we've got a lunch, we've got that, so we've got 7 hours training. But can I do work during the lunch? Can I send an SMS? Can I send an email? Can I speak to one of my team members? Can I do something, right? So you've got 7 hours, of the training. So now Of the 15 hours that you had, you take out 7 hours. Now you got 8 hours. You see, successful people, if you want to be successful people, it's not what you do in the public eye, it's what you do in the private moments of your life. So you got 8 hours left. It's what are you going to do with those 8 hours? Now, if you take those 8 hours and you times it by the 15-minute intervals, 8 hours times the 15 minutes, the 15-minute intervals, that means you got 4, that means you got 32 sessions. You got 32 sessions. Now, I'm just speaking of one day. Can you fill up those 32 sessions with something? Make 32 calls. Go review a file. Maybe you need 2 sessions to review a file. Do a recording. Do a Power Up 365 thing. Do something. Can I fill up those 32 sessions? Now, this is when you are really going after success. And of those 32 sessions, you could say, I want to phone my wife, phone my son. But now what happens is you write down what you want to do in the week, and then you fill those sessions of the week. We've just done Monday. That's all we've done. We've just done Monday. And when you do that, you start doing more in a week. And the people that do more get more. They schedule their life, they plan their week, they plan stuff, and that's how you get to a great success. You plan your 7 days, you know what needs to happen, you schedule it in your calendar. You need to fill up your calendar with every 15-minute intervals. That's how you need to do it. Phone, make the call. Now, you schedule stuff also with third parties, and you schedule stuff with yourself, because now I need time with myself in order to do X, Y, Z. That is how you're going to get to success. Okay, guys, I just want to do this little planning session with you. I still got a lot of planning ahead of me, but this is what I wanted to do. Now, today I'm doing something different, because I'm going to stop planning. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go spend time with my family, have a braai and then I'm going to leave. But tonight, I've got time alone because I'm flying out tomorrow. So I want to spend the time that I am at home with my family, go to gym, which are 2 things that are important. Then I leave at 2-3 o'clock. Then I go to the hotel. Then I can spend more time in planning, because I've made my goal for the day, spend time with my family and plan for my week and go do some exercise, and I have achieved what I need to do. Now, this is one thing, the takeaway that I have got this week when it comes to exercise and planning and scheduling. You see, every single day I want to get to the gym. And I could say today, no, I don't want to go. I should rather spend time at home, or I don't want to go. The thing is, we can all come up with an excuse, with a story, with a valid reason on why we mustn't do something. We can all come up with a valid reason on why we must not do something. But that reason, if you keep doing it, if you keep saying that, it becomes your new habit. It becomes your new ritual. But what happens if you say my word is law? If I say I gym daily, it doesn't matter what happens, I gym daily. Everyone must know I go to gym daily. That is it. Okay? I have a plan. I need to lose some weight. I need to do this. That is the plan. Then no excuse can justify not doing it, because if you have a standard that you say, I do this despite circumstances, I do this despite anything, then you'll keep doing it. Because what happens is your reasoning, your justification on why you mustn't do it becomes less important. So today, no, I'm home, I need to go and do that. Tomorrow, hey, the dog's not feeling well, maybe I should stay with the dog to not go to gym. And these things start lowering your standards, start lowering your rituals, and then without you knowing, you're developing new standards. Thank you very much, guys. This is Johnny Eliades, your success strategist, and I will see you at the top. Cheers, bye. Have a great week, plan it, and go after it, and take action. And no matter what, keep your standards high. Thank you, guys. Cheers, bye.